Well, greetings, YouTubians. It's another day here in Pennsylvania. Starting to become fall. Sky is absolutely beautiful and blue. Gotta check on the chickens, see how these guys are doing. These guys are always ready to get out. Sorry, guys, I got things to do today. All right. I get it. Nobody wants to be cooped up. No pun intended. I started this little project a couple of weeks ago. My wife's got the little SheShed up there. It's been a pain in the ass to kind of climb up this little hill. So I've been working on these little steps, trying to figure it out as I go. But just like everything, it all starts with the first step. So I started this guy, and I just kind of figured it out as we went. I think they're going to get progressively smaller. Just these roots on this old tree are kind of getting in the way. But the plan is just to keep going up, maybe get her a little flat spot up at the top so she can hang out. This was the old outhouse that's been here for 100 years. I cleaned it all out, put a new floor in it, all that stuff. But slowly but surely, I've got to go up to the top of the hill now. We had a fire pit up there that you can see. It's kind of overgrown. My truck's up there, but I've got a bunch of these building stones up there that I'm going to bring down here and use for the stairs, whatever else I can figure out what to make. So before I get going back on this little project, I'm going to hop on the bike and head over to the West Reading Farm Market. It's kind of a downtown little thing on the street where everybody brings out their produce and sells a bunch of honey and all kinds of natural products. So I'm going to shoot over there and go say hello to some people, maybe drop off some postcards. I'm still doing a lot of shoes, about as many as I want these days. I don't want to get too out of control, but it's been fun, man. I cannot complain. So let's get on the bike and go. Well, I got the machine all pushed out. Made a little ramp here, another one. I had a bunch of different contraptions. The never-ending saga of how to get the bike in here easier. But let's see if this thing starts. It kind of bugged me out about last week with it not starting, but let's see. That's a good sign. All right, let's hit it. Okay, let's try this again. All good. We are going to take the highway over there just to make up some time and get out on the highway. That stop sign just a suggestion. This one too. Trip out, man. You can come by here every couple of days and the corn is just growing and growing. It's mid-September, so I guess it's gonna get cut down pretty soon, so pretty crazy. Good sign, a little green light. Of West Reading, obviously just west of Reading. It's a nice little town. Like a lot of towns in PA, it's had some great times and fell on some hard times, but a lot of local businesses now coming back. It's great.
So make sure I put that in when they go.
Well, all right, before I get back to work, I'm gonna spring the chickens, let these guys have a little yard time. Free range chickens, as they say. Come on, guys, out. Come on, everybody. They stand at the door waiting for you to open the door. Then when you open it, they want to hang out. All right, go eat some bugs or do something. All these guys have names. I don't remember any of them. I think they're named after 80s pop stars. This guy is the zombie chicken. How she's hanging in there, I'll never know. But there she is, in all of her beauty. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so I'm gonna get back on these stairs. Try to get another row or two up here and keep going from there. Let's see how it goes. There. Between the rocks and the roots, I'm just trying to find the path of least resistance. So the plan is going from 4 stones, brick. Man, we got a rock there, that's for sure. See if I can get out from under it. Get under it at least. And some roots. Boy. Little by little. Well, using that machine certainly does help with the big stuff, but I'm trying to get behind this rock that looks like it's bigger than my head. So I'm just trying to get a spot where I can get my pry bar under it and pop it out like a bad tooth. We'll see. Well, I think I said I was going on the path of least resistance when I should have said I'm going on the path of most resistance. Look at this freaking rock, man. Ay, ay, ay. So I got under it a little bit, so I don't know. It might take the whole hill with it, but with some determination, I'll get this guy out of here. That's a good one right there. Man, oh man. All right. Keep going. Just digging in the dirt. Digging in the dirt. Little by little. I'm getting there. So it was going pretty good there for a while. I got 2 block step in, trying to go back pretty much the same distance. I had to kind of shorten this step because of just some crazy rocks back there, and I thought I had the best of them. Now I got a big root exposed. So I'm just going to try to work around that. I thought maybe I could go this way, but It's looking like this way is the only way. So we'll see. You can see where the sun is. I've been out here for a while, so man, oh man. But feels good to get something accomplished. You get dirty. Well, that's enough for today. I kicked my keister. I got that fourth step up. You can see it goes from 4 to 3 to 2. And man, that just fought me every step of the way. No pun intended. Pulled out the big giant rock there. I thought, well, now smooth sailing. Well, now, of course, got this root from this tree here. I don't know if you can hear it, but the squirrels are dive bombing me with shells. So I can take a hint. I'm trying to do as little damage as I can to any of these roots, of course. But it's got to go. So it's looking like it'll probably take a bit of a free-form route up to the SheShed. Well, it's almost 7 o'clock. These guys know what time their bedtime is. We've got a little electric door over there that I think shuts promptly at 7 o'clock. So they know to go inside, get up on the roost, and chill out. All right, you guys, good night. We'll see you in the morning. Sweet dreams, chickens. What the hell you dream about, but I'm sure it's probably not Thanksgiving. Well, good morning, everybody. We're back at it. I tried to get more done on my steps yesterday. It was a man against rocks and roots morning, and I think the rocks and roots were winning. So just going to try to do a couple of hours today on it, get some more accomplished. I was kind of getting burnt out on the whole thing, so instead of powering through it and make it into more of a chore, I just changed my direction a little bit and just started to do some other stuff while I was up here. We got a bunch of crap behind the coop here. I just kind of moved over to the side so we get a little bit more working area here. Still trying to figure all this out. Had to chop the heck out of that little root. A bunch of these rocks. We have another fire pit up at the top of the hill that I did years ago. So I just started to disassemble that. And I'm thinking I might do some kind of a little wall or something up here. I don't know, maybe get a little bit of a flat spot. I don't know, I'm still figuring it out as I go. But it's not a pun, but it is just one step at a time. And I'll tell you what, man, just doing this is really, it's good for your soul. You know, I've been trying to stay off my phone in the morning. A friend of mine gave me a really good book to read, just about kind of like spiritual enlightenment, just good stuff, man. You know, sometimes you just have to take a second for yourself and take a deep breath and try to live a little bit more, and that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so I'm going to get back on this. Enough of that. Wish me luck. Well, to say that these steps have not been a challenge would be an understatement, but got that root out of my way. I'm going to try to place 2 stones here, 2 brick blocks, and see what happens, but it's coming along. Well, I got these 2 bricks set, but they're lower than where I want them. So lucky I got enough room there. I'm just going to bring these up about an inch or so. They're kind of going this way a little bit because I had them work around these roots and rocks and all that, but at least they're in there. We'll take it from there. Oh boy. All right, so I built up under that one to the right here and brought it up about 2 inches, which makes the bottom level with the top. Well, that's about it for today. I'm just going to wrangle in the chickens, get those guys back in their coop. I got a little bit more accomplished on the stairs. Got the 5th one in. Kind of placed some stone up at the top of the hill there. I think I'm going to cut that back a little bit and do a little wall right from the outhouse over to the edge of the door, and maybe get a little flat spot up there. So it looks like with a couple of more steps, I'll get up to where I need to go. Of course, you solve one problem, create another, but that's all the fun of it. So I think I'm gonna edit this video later today, try to put it out before this weekend. It's looking like a bunch of us are gonna ride over to the Indian Larry block party Saturday. It's their last one over there, and a bunch of my old friends and riding partners all want to go. I certainly want to, so I'm going to throw my bike in the back of my pickup and head down there. I wish I could ride my bike and pick up, but there's just no way to do it both. So we'll see what happens, and stay tuned for that road trip to Kansas. That's this Monday we're leaving in the AM. I'm going to meet a bunch of my other friends from the Beatniks and start that trip out there. We're hoping to make it out there in 2 days. The show is next Saturday, September 27th. I'm really looking forward to it. Got people from all over the country and world coming out, so stay tuned. It's going to be cool. And thanks everybody for watching. I'm just taking one step at a time. That should be the name of this video, one step at a time. But I really appreciate all the support. See you next time.